Evolving Skies. Super excited for Evolving Skies. Hello. 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 Judge Judy Slayer. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Let's move the phone to the side. Oh my god. I am so excited. I got an Evolving Skies booster box to open. I cannot wait. I've been looking forward to this set for ages. Because for those who don't know, I collect EVs. So EV set, yeah. gonna be excited for an EV set. Let's get this fella open. Here we go. Let's get the rubbish to one side. In fact, I have my EV folder just here off to the side. It was only as I was getting ready for the stream that I realised that it's actually kind of full and I need to get some more pages to put in it. So that's something that I need to sort out. But yeah, I have an EV collection which I have shown on stream before of the various evolutions. Some I have more of than others. So yeah, I've got my work cut out for me with this new set because there are a ridiculous amount of cards in this set. I think there's minimum 2 types of every Eevee, but some have got like 3 or 4. There's like alternate artworks, and there's Vs and VMAXs. There we go, get that tucked in. Bam! And we got a box. Starting right at the front with a Sylveon and an Umbreon card. So we've got 36 packs to open, which is a lot of cards. And I've got more to open. And I don't know if I'm going to do them all this stream. I will try, but I will have to keep an eye on the time and see how we do. Okay, well I guess we're just going to start taking from the front, I guess. So we're going to start with a Umbreon pack. Well, let's just crack on, because we got a lot to get through. One sec, come on. Okay, we are once again going to just throw the pack wrappers behind us. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Getting rid of an electric energy. We need to get an energy stat going. So let's have a look, see. I'm going to need to zoom in, I think, a bit on some of these. A little bit more. Let's try that and get the focus up a bit. Nope, too far the other way. There we go. You can still see the good boy in the background. There is unfortunately no Arcanine in this set to my knowledge. So all of these cards are new to me, so I'm probably going to be stopping to read a few of them as we go. Draw a card from each of your opponent's Pokemon in play. You can play this card only if you discard 2 other cards from your hand. Okay. Copycat, shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. Okay, so that's a hand refresh. Xvilis. So this set has the return of Dragon type as well. It's kind of like a 2-for-1. They could have just made it the EV set, and I think people would have been very happy, but they also have got the return of dragon types, and so we have some Rayquazas in this set as well, who is also a very popular boy. Scraggy. Bagon. The problem with the dragon types is that they don't have dragon type energy, so you can see this Bagon needs fire and water energy to do its second attack, so they require a little bit more setup. Hypno, and we have Wishy Washy as our first rare. Wishy Washy, I'm gonna have a look at the symbol. First time I've seen the symbol. Group power, if this Pokemon has 3 or more water energy attached, it gets a plus 150 HP. Nice. Schooling Shot, this attack does 30 more damage for each basic energy attached to this Pokemon. Okay, so you want to pile the energy up on that one. Right, let's start getting a stack forming, because we're gonna have a lot. Second pack. One, two, three to the front, and we're getting rid of a psychic energy. Rubber gloves. Oh, so this set got more gloves in it. The last set had a lot of glove cards that were like, oh, you do additional damage to a grass type, or you do additional damage to a fire type. So this one is you do an additional 30 damage to electric types. Tentacruel. Empowered on. Tentacool. Pikachu! Yes! Pikachu for the Pikachu collection. Put into one side. Seedot, a Lillipup, a Bagon, a Zorua. Aww. A little baby boy. A cutie. And an Altaria. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and shuffle your deck, and then put it on top. Okay. Well, I might as well do this because I have the folder in front of me. So I'm probably not going to do this with all the Eevees because, as I said, I actually haven't got space in my Eevee folder right now. But the Pikachu... Pikachu is also full. Wow. But I have the Japanese version of this card. It was given to me by a friend. So you can see the two side by side. Very similar, but like minute differences. There we go. Cool, so Pikachu, you're just going to have to sit to one side because the Pikachu folder needs reorganizing. I might have to shift Raichu forward a page because I don't have as many Raichus as I do Pikachus, so both folders need reorganizing. We have a Pikachu for the Pikachu collection. Right, first Rayquaza pack. 3. Yep. Fire energy. Tentacruel again. Hippowdon, Zanae's Resolve, a Swablu, a Seedot, a Woobat. Eevee for the Eevee collection. Timpole, a Reverse Chinchou, and a Milotic. Whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to you or your hand. That's useful. And Double Smash. Flip 2 coins is attached to 70 times for each head. Okay. We have our first Eevee, and there's even a Rayquaza hiding in the artwork from the Rayquaza pack. So there we go. Right, Umbreon pack. Four packs in, and we've not had any big hits yet. And a Steel type energy, but we have had a Pikachu and an Eevee for the collection. A Dream Ball. Search your deck for Pokemon and put it into your bench. Oh, fair enough. Simple. For a any Pokemon. So that could be an evolved Pokemon. Search your deck for a Pokemon and put it onto your bench. Yeah, wording of that says that it doesn't have to be a basic Pokemon. Handy to have. Shatter, discard a stadium that's in play. Avalugg. A Rufflet. Aw, he's a cute one. I like him in the cherry blossoms. Drowsy, a Flabébé, Rock and Roller, Psyduck, a Reverse Shrifty, and a Smeagol card. Smeagol? Smeargle. There we go. Smeagol's from Lord of the Rings. Reveal any number of basic energy cards from your hand. This attaches 30 more damage for each type of basic energy revealed this way. That'd be useful in the deck that I'm running. It's a Psychic deck, but because this is a colourless card, that doesn't matter. He's rare. Focus needs a bit more fine-tuning. Nope, gone too far the other way. A fighting type energy. Now, I believe you probably saw that on the camera. The code cards can sometimes be indicative of what's in the packs. There might be something good in this one. Ice Cube, a Copycat, Zinnea's Resolved, Hitmonchan, Slakoth just hanging off where he's going to fall to his death, apparently. That's not a good place to sleep. Petilil, another Pikachu, a Pumpkaboo, a Double, and we've got... Oh, okay, we have the alternate art of the Duraludon. That's nice, I like the alternate artworks. He's having some curry! That's really cute. I'm not a fan of Duraludon the Pokemon, but I like the artwork. It's really cute just to see, like, trainers hanging out with their Pokemon. Right. Sleeve time. So there we go, and the set number is 198 out of 203, so that's not a secret rare. It's just a rare. Well, it's a super rare, I should say. There we go. There's our first pull, and it's a nice one. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. One, two, three. Going back to a fire type energy. Ribbon badge. If the Pokemon V this card is attached to has Sylvie on its name and is knocked out, the player takes one fewer prize card. Okay. Have a look. Ribombee, Zorua, Cryogonal, a Petilil, a Bergmite, a Drowsy, a Reverse Drampar. That is funky artwork. My goodness. And a Shiftry. What's that say? Shifted-you. And they're making up words now for moves. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any damage counters on it, put it and all its attached cards into your opponent's hand. Ah. Okay. Put that there. There we go. And another one. Aw, that artwork's so cute. It's a little Teddy Ursa. We'll come back to that in a second. Stage result, a Dream Ball, a Vigoroth. There's the cute little cutie. Look how sweet that is. Aww. Feebas, a Hoppip, Rapid Strike, Reverse Emolga, and a Lilligant. All helps. Thank you. Can't get my fingers into the seam on this one. This pack is giving me trouble. There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
A beer, I'm gonna ship those.
Thanks. Time out. Time out. 1, 2, 3, going forward. A psychic energy. What's in this one? Spilus, a ribbon badge, Avalug, a Dougal, Mareep, a Drowsy, a Scraggy, a Phoebus, a Love Disc, and we have a Hollow Dialga. This is our first Hollow. Psychic and Steel. Psychic for Dialga? I mean, I guess. You can't do Water because that's what Palkia is. The defending Pokemon is Pokemon V. It can't attack during your opponent's next turn. And Heavy Impact. 4 energy for that. That's a high cost. Considering that I think there are cards in this game that can do more damage for less.
Might want to change the focus.
I keep trying to, but...
Yeah, hold a card up, just because I can look at it on my screen. Hold it to where you would normally hold it.
I guess sort of there-ish. Nah, that's too out of focus. Trying to get the focus right. I think about there. About there.
Just so you can read the words.
Fair enough. Right. Do that way. 1, 2, 3. I'm afraid I do not give codes because I use them myself. You can see me trying out some decks in the TCG here on the channel. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon, put it onto that Pokemon and evolve it, then shuffle your deck. Hey Das, how's it going? Awoo! Rufflet, Swablu, Bergmite, a Stoutland! What does he do? As long as this Pokemon's in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon attacks do 30 less damage, and knock away. Flip a coin if heads, this attack does 100 more damage. There you go, there's a prime example. A 3 energy attack that has the potential to do 220 damage versus a 4 energy attack that does slightly less. I mean, yeah, it's not guaranteed, but, you know, that's an extra turn that you need to attach that energy. Oof. That's rough, buddy, but it's good. Look, that's a lovely view of my elbow and arm as I'm trying to keep my stack stacked. Here we go. We have had one hit already. We've had the Duraludon alternate art. There's a little cutie having his curry with Ryan. Occasionally I get a pack where it's just like immediately comes open and then some test me. 1, 2, 3 to the front. We have a Darkness Energy. Oh, look who it is! It's Ryan! Attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. If you do so, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Handy. Maybe that's why he has that expression on his face. So I've looked at this Duraludon a few times and I'm like, what is that expression? He's just staring at this curry like, does he want it? I don't know if he... I mean, this is the thing with Pokemon, is that sometimes it's weird and like weaknesses don't stack how you think they should. So he's part steel, so he should be weak to fire. But he's part dragon, which I think resists it, so no, he's not weak to fire types. I think. I don't know because I've never used a Duraludon, and I think when I fought Raihan's Duraludon, I used my Frostmoth for ice. Anyway. A Toy Catcher. Switch one of your bench Pokemon that has 50 HP or less with your opponent's active Pokemon. That could be useful to line up a knockout. Crystal Cave. Once during a turn, that player may heal 30 damage from each of their Steel-type Pokemon and Dragon-type. Okay. Zorua, so Stormy Mountains. Noivern! There we go. There's our second hit of the box. I'm trying to sort out my hair. There we go. Hello, Nemo. Sleeves are down here. Boom Burst. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 120 more. That is highly situational. Here we go. And I think that's the standard artwork. I believe there's an alt artwork for Noivern, and he looks like Batman. And I'm not kidding. If I pull it, you shall see either that or you can have a look for yourself. But there is literally artwork of this that just looks like Batman. But it's Noivern. I think it's an alternate art, so I don't know how likely we are to get it. I don't know if it's a secret rare alternate art. I don't think it is. But we've already had one alternate art, so that's pretty good. Water energy. Let's put that. Rivambi, a Booshake, a Golduck, Love to Seedot, Slackoff, Flabebe, Kavana, Reverse Grey, and a Seismitoad. See a distinct lack of evolutions at the moment. I think we're maybe a quarter of the way through. Sometimes they agree with me, sometimes they don't. Type energy. Have a look. Raihan again, Toy Catcher, Love Disc, Fletchling. Look at him scream! Tailwind draw, draw a card. If you go second and it's your first turn, draw 3 more cards. Fair enough. Shake and a Gigalith. Blimey. Guard Press. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 50 less damage from attacks. This Pokemon has 10 damage to itself for each damage counter on it. Ooh, okay. Fair enough. Scream! Look at Let me in! There we go. Let's open it upside down. 1, 2, 3 to the front. A Darkness Energy. Jesus, what is that? This is Majora's Mask, apparently. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent discards a card from their hand. Yeah, it is impossible not to scream it. Herdia. What is that? Oh, I thought that was something at the top. I think it's just a lamp. Hey, Stungles! Elemental Badge. If the Pokemon V this card is attached to has Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon in the name, its attacks cost 1 energy less. That's useful. Ribbon Badge. Atropius. Well, that's what we could attach to our evolutions, if we had any. Puppy! 1, 2, 3 to the front. Grass Energy. Palpitoad, Spirit Mask, Herdia, Lillipup. Search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. I've got Tentacle, Pupkaboo. Begon, a full face guard. That's a helmet, guys. That's called a helmet. If the Pokemon this card is attached to has no abilities, it takes 20 less damage from attacks. Fair enough. And wishy washy. from this stack evenly. To the front. Electric energy. Ooh, Ursaring. He's coming to murder you. In Legends Arceus, apparently. Scrafty. Rescue Carrier. Put up to 2 Pokemon with 90 HP or less from the discard pile into your hand. Fair enough. Tentacle, Hoppip, a Dino, Mareep, a Wobbuffet, a Zvilius, and a Hollow Entei. Cool. Angry Fang. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on all of your benched single strike Pokemon. Okay. And Heat Tackle, this does 30 damage to itself. Okay. I've never really looked into making a single strike deck. I've always been more interested in the Rapid Strike, but that has potential. Especially if you're fighting a single strike deck versus a Rapid Strike deck. Because a lot of Rapid Strike stuff can do stuff that, like, damages... that does tick damage to things on the bench. So that kind of combats it a little bit. But yeah, the artwork on that is gorgeous. That's very nice. I believe there is a Suicune in this set, but there's not a Raikou, because apparently Nintendo forgot Raikou existed, because he didn't get his own film. Yeah, he got an animated special instead, which admittedly was good. I enjoyed it. But it was just a bit weird because it wasn't a film, so not a lot of people know about it. Ursaring, Scrafty, Bergmite, Kavana, Emolga, a Slakoth, a Gossifleur, reverse switching cup, switch a card from your hand with the top card of your deck, and a Shiftry. Doesn't want to go. Oh god, it hasn't got a scene either. There we go. Water. Aroma Lady. Draw 2 cards. If you do, your active Pokemon recovers from special conditions. That's nice. Reap, Zorua, Eldegoss, and a Flapple. 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 Acidic Mucus. This attack does 50 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon that in play that has an ability. Fight and Tackle. If your opponent's active Pokemon is Pokemon V, this attack does 80 more damage. Fair enough. Flapple. One, two, three to the front. And a Darkness Energy. Rescue Carrier, Roma Lady, Boldor, Timpole, Cutiefly, Applin, Sableye, Nickit, Golduck, and Espeon VMAX! There we go, we got one. We got one. Look at it. You know what that is? That is what we call Sod's Law. Because yeah. Espeon. That's what we call Sod's Law. Yep. Well, I know somebody who will very much enjoy that. I have a favour to return, and that can be a return of the favour. Oh boy. Yep. Let's see.
I'm not doing anything.
You're trying your best.
I'm not doing anything. Shut up.
In she goes. So, yeah, I was presented with an opportunity to obtain this card, and I took it. And of course, the sod's law is that I then pull one myself anyway. So yeah, I may keep... I think I'll keep this one because of who I got it off. And I will probably give this one to a friend of mine to whom I owe a favour. So I'm happy that I got something to return the favour, shall we say. It's a shame that I got a double, but it's a good thing that I'm able to return the favour to a friend. But yeah, that's what we call Sod's Law. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Grass energy. Switching cups, a Braviary. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this does 60 more damage. Brave Bird does 52 itself. Bolt, like Leo. Another Eevee, Cutie Flight, Hitmonchan, a reverse Pikachu to go in the collection, and a Sharpedo. So now we have a standard and a reverse. Maybe we can get a reverse of the Eevees. Okay, how are we doing? Still got a ways to go. Oh, there's a Pikachu peeking through. And I am not sure if we've had our secret rare of the box. I don't think Duraludon counts. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Electric energy. Rapid Strike, Skiploom, Ice Cube, Nuzleaf, Pikachu, Seedot, a Lillipup, a Bagon, a Litleo, a Reverse Florges, and a Gourgeist. As often as you like during your turn, you may move an energy from one of your Pokemon to one of your Rapid Strike Pokemon. Okay. Reveal top 6 cards of your deck. This attack does 6 damage for each Psychic Pokemon you find there. Then shuffle those Pokemon back into your deck and discard the other cards. How I feel about discarding them. Hey nerd, how's it going? 1, 2, 3 to the front. A electric energy. Tentacruel, Cups, Braviary, Psyduck, Swablu, Seedot, Woobat, Eevee, a reverse Swablu, and an Ampharos. Another 4 cost energy attack. You may discard 3 electric energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 120 more. I don't think that's worth it, the amount of time that you spend having to build up that energy. Oof. Big oof, K. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Getting rid of a fighting energy. Ribbon Badge, a treasure energy. What does this do? If you took this card as a face-down prize card during your turn, before you put it into your hand, you may attach this card to one of your Pokemon. That is so specific. Out of a deck of 60, yet that has to be one of the 6 cards you put into your prize pile. That is so specific. Does a Woobat and a Trevenant. Full art. Fair enough. One Spooky Tree. There we go. Shadow Claw, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Not bad for a grass deck. Right. Hydrate. You mean trees, Spoopy boy? I'll see myself out.
If I was subbed right now, I would unsub.
Why aren't you subbed? I'm joking. You should have a free sub. Because I think I designated you as a free sub. The question is do you have my emote? I think that's what that is. have to double check my settings. Elemental Skiploom, another Eevee Cutiefly, another Pikachu, Applin, a reverse Skiploom, and a Galarian Moltres Hollow. Firebird. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to your bench during your turn, you may attach up to 2 Darkness Energy from your hand to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. Okay, so something for when you're on a bit of a losing streak, perhaps. Right. We're over halfway through at this point, I think. Let's move the code card stack. I'm going to have a lot of codes to redeem later. 1, 2, 3 to the front. A Fire Energy. Fluffy! Ruin Badge, Treasure Energy, Psyduck, Rufflet, Drowsy, Flabébé, Roggenrola, a Raihan, and a Regieleki Hollow. Terra Spark. Discard all electric energy from this Pokemon. This attack also does 40 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. 40 is pretty good for a benched attack. Most bench attacks are like 10 or 20. One, 2, 3 to the front. Fire Energy. Still waiting on that secret rare, I believe. Oop, sorry. Not the microphone. I'm trying to get my energy stack neaten up, and they don't want to stack. Right. I've done the shuffle, haven't I? Braviary, Geordie. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of energy cards you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. That could be useful in the Psychic deck that I've scoped out because it's energy heavy. Spirit Mask, Feebas, Hoppip, Hitmonchan, Fletchling, a Tentacle, an Altaria, and a Garbodor. Which I pronounced as Garbodor for ages until I heard it pronounced in the anime, and I was like, oh, of course it's Garbodor because it's odor, it stinks. There we go, another hit. There we go. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. During your opponent's next turn, that Pokemon can't retreat. To the front. Psychic Energy. Pyro, still getting new things. A Moon and Sun badge as opposed to a Sun and Moon badge. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is Espeon or Umbreon, whenever your opponent plays a supporter from their hand, prevent all effects of that card. Talonflame. For your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Nitro Diver. This Pokemon has any fire energy attached to it. This attack does 80 more damage. Nice. It's a nice little thing to bulk up a fire deck. Right. 1, 2, 3 to the front. A Psychic Energy. Nuzleaf. Braviary, Geordie again, Drowsy, Scraggy, Bagon, Woobat, Timpole, Hitmonchan, and an Apple turn to go with the Flapple. Thick Mucus, this attack does 70 damage for each special energy card attached to the opponent's Pokemon. And this, if the opponent's Pokemon is a Pokemon V, this does 80 more damage. You can tell this set is meant to be after the rotation, because a lot of the cards before this set, when they had rules like that, they would say things like, if it was a Pokemon GX or a Pokemon V, because GX is what they were called in Sun and Moon. But because the rotation is happening imminently, GX cards are going out of rotation, so a lot of these cards aren't referencing GXs anymore. Machinda. Why is this Hypno Slav squatting? Duh. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack does 90 more damage. Fair enough.
Boris Hypno.
Is Boris. And a pincer single strike. Damage from your single strike Pokemon's attacks isn't affected by resistance. And a slice of top that just does flat damage. Ooh, we're getting through now. We're in the last quarter. If that. Looks like we've got 8 packs left. How's it going, hun? 1, 2, 3 to the front. Steel type energy. Vigoroth Pyro. Sun and I want to say Sun and Moon badge because that's how you would kind of naturally say it, not a moon and sun. Wobbuffet, Luvdis, Double, Hippopotas, Azarua, Seedot. There it is! Sylveon VMAX Alternate Art. That's our secret rare, and that's a secret rare that I am very happy with. Look how gorgeous that is! Oh my goodness. Sylveon! That's so pretty. Yes. This Eevee's in the foreground and there's a Vaporeon at the bottom. Yes, I am happy with that. I will have that as the secret rare. Thank you very much. Double sleeving. Heck yeah. Secret rare, alternate art. Probably would be kind of expensive if I was to try and buy it. But no, I don't need to, because I pulled it. There we go. Into a hard case. Bang. There we go. And there's our secret rare. So there we go. That's the big pull of the box. A baby. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Right. Let's see if we can get through some of these a bit quicker. Ooh, reverse Eevee. There we go. We've got a regular and a reverse to go in the folder. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Water energy. Old Fluet. Jesus, what is that? Scroll of the Fanged Dragon. A 5-cost attack. Yikes. Hey, Gyarados. Is that a pleasant surprise? Running out of sleeves. We've got two cases stuck together then. Get a neat little stack of our pulls here now. One, 2, 3 to the front. Dark energy. Nothing new in there. This pack's got a bit of a mangled back. Hopefully it's all right. Pleasantly surprised. Yeah, true. It's not very often that people will just be like, "Oh, it's a Gyarados." Okay. Come on. Mangled back is proving a pain to open. There we go. Yeesh. 1, 2, 3. Am I distracting you?
I'm enjoying watching
is Boris!
Boris again.
Boris the Hypno, next playthrough. Gonna have a Boris the Hypno. Lombre, I don't think I've actually seen that one yet. Rifflet, Rock and Roller, Wobfit, Hoppit, Rubber Gloves, and Drampire again. We had it in the last pack. Two packs left after this. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Spirit Mask, Lantern, Fletch into Swampy, Zoro, Corona. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the energy. It's Boris. One, two, three to the front. A Grass Energy. Herdia, Goldux, Hippowdon, Emolga, Woobat, Gossiflet, Phoebus, Hippopotas, Mareep, and Shiftry. And our last pack of the box is, very coincidentally, a Rayquaza artwork. Mr. Popular himself, right there after Charizard. Let's see how we do. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Darkness Energy. Last pack. Full Face Guard. Lombre. Shelgon. Carvana. Mulga. Slackoff. Gossifleur. Love Disc. Ooh, it's something. It's a Leafeon VMAX. There we go. Where are all my sleeves? There we go. We got another evolution. Which I must say, considering the sheer amount of Eevees that are in this set, only getting 3 is like really low rates. I don't have a Leafeon. I don't have a Leafeon yet. I'm missing one. I don't have Leafeon or Glaceon. Or Flareon.
You're a shit collector.
Because they're hard to find.
That's the point.
Ever? Precarious. Don't try and loop him with Sylveon.
Brothers.
There we go.
They stand together.
Wow, I have got a huge stack of cards.
You made a mess.
And I'm not even done yet! But I'm not done yet! Because those who have ridiculously good eagle sight will see that there's actually a second box in the background. What? A second box? I know, I wasn't expecting to have a second box, but things happened, and I got a second box. I'm gonna have so many cards from this set, I'm gonna have nowhere to stand. And I'm gonna have so many commons and uncommons that maybe I will just give them away. Whew. Well, here we go. So this is box number 1. Which is pretty good. Let's get a snap of box number 1. I haven't even looked at Leafeon close up yet, doing it a disservice. This attach 60 damage for each, and I don't know why I paused that, each energy in your opponent's active retreat cost. Okay. That's a oddly specific thing, but yeah. For each energy in your opponent's retreat cost. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. It's pretty good. Pretty decent for a grass deck. Your phone autocorrect in Final Fantasy. Does that mean when I'm done we're back off onto Final Fantasy again, boys? Because that wouldn't surprise me in the least. Okay, let's position some of these for a group picture, a family photo. Let's get these EVs in some sleeves. I'm just going to go for these perfect fit ones. Quite happy I got a reverse Eevee, actually, thinking about it, because the chances for that are slim when you consider that any Pokemon in the set, aside from the secret rares, can be reverses. So that's sort of like a 1 in 100 chance to get one specific Pokemon in the reverse slot that you're after. Let's get these guys in these sleeves. There we go. Let's get these guys scattered around. Let's take a little snap. Take a picture. There we go. And that, fellas, is box number 1. I'm not done yet. I got a second box to go through. What is this madness? Look at all this. And I've got all this again to go through. So I've got a massive stack of boys to clear up. I've got some Eevees to put in the Eevee folder, which is full to bursting. I've got some Pikachus to put in the Pikachu folder, which is full to bursting. This is redonkulous. Let's go grab it. Oh. Team down! Team down! Sylveon really is just sort of hanging in there, isn't it? Come on, buddy. I can't get them to go back up. I'll have to go down here. I can't get them to go back up.
Have you ruined it?
I don't know why it won't go back. She literally doesn't want to sit. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah. Box number 2. Not done yet. I'm gonna do a little tweet. I'll reply to the first one. Here we go. There we go, that has been sent. Right, I'm gonna have to relocate this down here for now. Right, can any of these fit in here? Because the Eevee page is pretty full, but I think Leafeon especially is quite a sparsely populated page. Yeah. Yeah, I got space for Leafeon in here. Let's get Leafeon in the folder. Can I get her double sleeved? I think I can. I said that when Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out that I was considering having Leafeon in my team because I've never actually done that. But I don't know actually if that's like a post-game thing. I'm trying to remember if/when you get an Eevee. And I couldn't remember. I was like, you get an egg from Cynthia, but I'm pretty sure that's a Togepi. Because like the location to evolve a Leafeon is pretty early on in the game. It's like it's just like the forest that's after the first gym. But yeah, I couldn't remember. I was like, when do you get an Eevee? There we go. Leafeon is in the page. Now, I'm torn between Sylveon because that's a secret rare, so I kind of want to keep it in the card case. I don't know if I want to put that in the folder or not, so I'm going to reach a decision on that. And Espeon's page is kind of full. And Eevee's page is triply full. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 full pages of Eevees. True, but I like to my main party, I like to have tried to have got myself, if I can. Because I mean, if it was going to come down to that, I'd probably wait for like Pokemon Home implementation because I have Eevees in Pokemon Home. I could send a shiny Eevee over. I could put a shiny Eevee from Pokemon Go because I've got about 20 of them into my Pokemon Home and send it to Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and then evolve it into a shiny Leafeon if I cared that much. Right. Oh boy. We're only halfway through, guys. We've been here for an hour, almost exactly, and we're only halfway done. But this one should go quicker because a lot of the commons and uncommons we have seen. You gotta beat the Elite before you get given an Eevee, right? Excuse me. In which case, I will need to think of a substitute for Leafeon. Because my reasoning was that I have had Roserade loads of times in Diamond and Pearl. Like, pretty much nearly every time. Because Badoo is, you know, very early on. Just moving stuff. Yeah. Badoo is very early on, and Roserade is a good grass type. So it's just like, yeah. It's like how loads of people would have a Luxray in their team. Excuse me, goodness. That was a very carbonated bottle of Pepsi. There's always lots of bug types in every Pokemon game. Like, you know, it's the thing of like, you know, oh, here's your Route 1 bird, here's your Route 1 rodent. There's always a very early on bug type because they evolve early, which means they are strong early, and then they peter off. With the exception being Snub. Blessed be the Snom! I had Vikavolt in my Ultra Sun? think I had Vikavolt in Ultrasun. There we go. Booster box number 2. Electric Boogaloo. This time we're opening with Sylveon and Duraludon packs. Right, now this is where we go. Please, 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 for the love of God, do not give us the same secret rare that we already have. Because that will be slightly upsetting. You get 1 per box, and if we got 2 that were the same, it would be rough. Salamence! First pack, something we actually don't have. Huh. Intimidating Roar. Once per turn, you may have your opponent switch your active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. If your opponent's active Pokemon has already got damage counters on it, this does 120 more damage. Now that's more like it. A 2 cost, sorry, attack. That can do 220 damage. In comparison to Dialgas that could do 220 for 4. How many secret rares per set? Boy, let me tell you, the number is getting more and more ridiculous with every set. It's something that I've seen a few people actually complain about online. Have been like, you know, back in the day we had sets that had 1 secret rare, and now I think there's like maybe 10? 1, 2, 3. Oh, reverse Eevee again, and a Lilligant. Let me have a look at the set list. Evolving Skies set list. Let's have a scroll down. So what does the set number go up to? The set number goes up to 203. So any card with a number after that is classed as a secret rare. Oh my god, there's even more than I thought. There are over 30 secret rares. Like, 1 per booster pack? A booster box? Yeah, it's no wonder people are getting, like, a little bit angry about it. In my opinion, if you go on and have a look at the set list, they have these things called rainbow rares, which are classified as secret rares, and I think they should just do away with them. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think they should get rid of rainbow rares. Because 9 times out of 10, I would prefer to have the coloured version of the card. I would rather have, you know, you know, if I get a rainbow rare Lycanroc, cool. I like Lycanroc. I'd probably prefer the regular coloured kind. And the regular coloured kind is just a, you know, an ultra rare. It's not secret. It's just an ultra rare. So yeah, we got shush. Oh, a Golurk. It's funny that I'm talking to UK with a Golurk. Yeah, I've got a few rainbow rares. They are pretty, but if you consider that the Sylveon we just got is a secret rare, if I'd gotten a rainbow rare instead of this secret rare with this beautiful artwork, I probably wouldn't have been as pleased. Even if it was the rainbow rare Sylveon, I'd be happy because I collect Eevees, but I prefer this to the rainbow rare. And the rainbow rares are what are bulking it out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Half of the secret rares are rainbow rares. Which, need I remind people, are basically just reprints. Diabetes. Yeah, the rainbow rares as well are just reprints of the more common ultra rares. It feels weird to say the more common ultra rares, but yeah, but they are, because they are easier to get than the secret rares. So the full art Umbreon V has the same text as a rainbow rare Umbreon V, but the rainbow rare is just rarer and takes up a secret rare slot. You watch now, this box is gonna have a rainbow rare in it, and I'll be just like, ugh. Bye, Kay. Thanks for chilling out. Are we gonna see you online tonight, or are you gonna be busy? Huh, something new. Be around. Dope. I'm in the mood for some Final Fantasy. It's probably what I'm gonna do after this. Heal 20 damage from active Pokemon. If you heal damage this way, flip a coin. If heads, the lucky ice pop into your hand instead of in the discard pile. Oh, that's cool. You could reuse it. You'll be on later too. Dope squad. A Gigalith. Ah. Bank holiday. So, yeah. Like, I have 2 rainbow rares. And like I said, I've seen them. They're pretty. But that's kind of all I can say. They're pretty. The rainbow sparkle is pretty to look at, and I like pretty cards, but... Oh, Hollow Marshadow. My heart wouldn't be broken if they got rid of them. And if it meant that you had less secret rares to try and obtain, if it went from going to 30 to 15, 15 is still a lot, but it's more manageable than 30. But hey, there you go. As I said, watch me get a rainbow rare in this box. Can almost guarantee it now. Can guarantee it. Once during each of those turn, search your deck for a basic electric or a basic dragon type. Sharpedo. Oh, you know that I do that after. You don't have to do that.
Annoying.
But you know that I do it when I'm done. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 to the front. What do we get? Full Art Volcarona. That's a cool Pokemon. That's quite nice, the way that they've got like the burst behind it. Volcarona's getting a double sleeve. There we go. Nice. Yeah, Volcarona is up there as probably one of my favourite bugs, I guess. Which I think I've said before, I don't have many bug types that I say like, oh, I really like that one, with the exception of Frostmoth and Snom, who just changed the playing field, let's be honest. There is no Snom in this set. Sadness. Excuse me, there it is. I could feel that coming and it wouldn't.
It's a really dangerous snom you got yourself there. Oh look, a snom!
What are you feeding that thing? Pepsi?
Peepus.
Peepus? Next snom that I catch is going to be called Peepus.
Oh, because you burped.
Yeah, Beebus. Nothing new there. Nothing new again.
Trash.
It's not surprising at this point. I don't think I've ever had a set where I've had 2 booster boxes worth of cards, let alone having actually 2 booster boxes to open, but I don't think I've got 2 booster boxes worth of cards. Forgot the energy. Like, I had a booster box for Chilling Reign, and already in comparison to the other sets, I have so much more Chilling Reign. I've got so much Evolving Skies now. I will have to think of something to do with some of the extra cards. Even if it's just as simple as giving a box of them to the local card store and just being like, give these to some kids that, like, want some Pokemon cards to play with. 1, 2, 3, to the front. Regidrago Hollow. I think we've already had that one. I saw a video talking about the Hisuian Pokemon that have been revealed for Legends Arceus, and and one thing he mentioned was confirm not a dragon. You don't know that. Jesus Christ! That is the worst printing error I have ever seen. Good lord! That is the worst, yeah, that is the worst printing error I've ever had on a card. My god. Like, that's a collectible in and of itself of just how wrong it is. Woo, boy! Blimey. I'm gonna sleeve it just for the oddity. My god. Blimey. That is miscut and a half. Like, I posted on my Instagram a picture of a card that I have that has a slightly skewed border, but that one just straight up is missing part of it. It's just straight up missing the other border on the other side. Whew! Jeez. Annoyingly, that's one of the, you know, I didn't even register at the time because it just threw me off, but that's obviously one of the rares from the box. Like, I don't think there's a set number, but one of our rares is a dud. That might be one that I have to, like, post on a couple of forums and be like, does anybody collect offcuts? Because I believe there are people who do. Reverse Zygarde. This attaches 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each prize card. Have I read that already? I might have done. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, they did a video sort of going over the Hisuian Pokemon, and eventually they came to the Growlithe, and they'd explained a lot about the inspirations, because, you know, Pokemon as a franchise has put a lot more thought into the inspirations that go into their Pokemon these days. So, like, in Sword and Shield, if you look at any Galar Pokemon, you can sort of find an inspiration that makes them British, basically. Almost every single one is British in some way. Ooh! There we go. A VMAX Trevenant to go with the regular Trevenant that we had earlier. So they went through and explained like what the real life inspirations were for Hisui and things like that, which was, oops. Well, there goes the PSA 10. It's fine. They were explaining how Hisui is the Sinnoh region was originally based on a region of Japan. So Hisui is based on, excuse me, is based on that region in the past, much how Hisui is Sinnoh in the past. So they were talking about how there was this species of deer that live there, which is the inspiration for Weirdeer and things like that, and how there's like this fish that can be caught there that's like inspiration for Basculegion, and pointing out how today all of these species of animals are nearly extinct, and how that can tie into how these forms don't exist in Sinnoh in the future. They've gone extinct. And he said another animal that has actually gone extinct that is from this region is actually a wolf. And so he was like theorizing that he said there are two ways this can go. There is either a Hisuian Arcanine that is that you know follows the theming of Hisuian Growlithe, or much like how Weirdeer is an alternate evolution to Stantler, and how Galarian Linoon can evolve into Obstagoon, that there might be an alternate Growlithe evolution that is more wolfish. 1, 2, 3 to go with the Hisuian Growlithe, based off this wolf that used to live in the region. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A hollow jump left. Fluffy barrage. Smee. Fluffy barrage. So yeah, of course, as soon as he made that theory, he was like, you know, we might get a wolf Arcanine. I was like, oh my god. As much as I would love it, I feel like it's more likely that we'll just get a Hisuian Arcanine that, like, looks like the statues. Because everybody's probably, you know, I mean, I sent them to half of you guys, the statues of the Foo Dogs, the Kamainu statues. It's more likely that we'll get an Arcanine that looks like that. I think, because that's what Arcanine itself was based off of. It'll happen to you. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Psychic energy. Reverse Eldegoss. Reverse? That's a holo, not a reverse. So excited. Soon TM. Soon TM. Scroll of the Flying Dragon. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 90 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. No, it can be a bench Pokemon. 90 damage to a benched Pokemon. Woof. Just when you thought you were safe. Whoa, there we go. There's the regular version of the Duraludon. Nice. That's a pretty cool one. Just the two of us. No.
I heard you You scared it away.
I scared your sneeze away. You're welcome. Let's have a look-see. So there you go. So there's the alternate art Duraludon, and then we got the regular version alongside it. So again, statistically they're the same. It's just one has alternate art, which is nicer, in my opinion. There we go. I'm just looking at the set list to see where it is. What number is it? 198. There it is. Alright. That's after he eats the curry. Yeah. I'm gonna check that. Duraludon. I remember when Loxton was doing a video trying to work out what metal Duraludon was made from, and then at the very end he was like, oh, there's a metal called Duralium that perfectly matches everything about Duraludon, because he was looking at like the Pokedex entry for like how it resists temperatures, but also looking at like Duraludon's weight and things like that, and how like they battle Tyrannitars, and he was like, oh, so it has all of these properties, what metals match that? You know, so it's not, you know, it's not aluminium, it's not steel, despite it being a steel type, and then at the end he was like, oh, Duralium, that the Pokemon's named after. Right, that makes sense. Duraludon. Steel and Dragon. Yeah, it's not weak to fire types. Smeagol. It's also not weak to ice, so clearly my strategy didn't work when I came to fight Duraludon, because I remember using Frostmoth. So my strat didn't work. I think it was that I'd gotten a bunch of special attack boosts on my Frostmoth, so I didn't want to switch out and lose them. But yeah. Hippowdon, I feel like we haven't seen that yet. Yeah, the descriptions for Duraludon. Ooh, Snowleaf badge. Leafeon or Glaceon has no retreat cost. Trampar again. Yeah, its body resembles polished metal that is both lightweight and strong. The only drawback is that it rusts easily. And then you look up Duralium, and that's what it is. It's a aluminium copper alloy that is strong and light, but not very resistant to corrosion. So yeah. And that's Duraludon for you. Come on, where's the seam? Here we have many interesting facts about the Duraludon. Geist. All I need is you.
It's a purple boy. Purple Boy the Third.
I spent money on that, is the problem. I spent money on that to get that Espeon, and I didn't need to.
Gonna have to trade it.
Yep. Well, go down to the local game store, ask if anyone wants an Espeon VMAX.
The least wanted good boy.
I know. I could have just not bought it, but I was like, you know, in a set that has over 30 different Eevee cards, what are the chances of me getting that Espeon? And apparently I got it twice. Let's count these up. So I'll include the secret rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 different evolutions, 33 if you include Eevee itself. Can you blame me for thinking I'll buy one because what are the chances of me getting it again? And I got 2 of the damn things. Oh boy. Zoom out a bit. It zoomed in too much to look at the good boy when we had one. The energies are firing off again. Feeble. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, during your turn you may have each player shuffle their hand and put it at the bottom of their deck. If each player puts any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, each player draws 4 cards. Alright, I don't believe we've had secret rare yet still from this box. So it's cool that both boxes have had the secret rare closer to the end, because that's just made it more something to look forward to. If you get it at the start, it's like, well, I've had the best pull from this box, so it's downhill from here. Yep, energy. You know, just with the set list up on my computer, only at the front, I can already see, like, standard cards that I still haven't gotten. Like, there's a Victini that I don't have yet. There's a Ludicolo that I haven't had yet. Wow. Hey, there's a secret rare alternate art Umbreon that I haven't had yet. Cards, if you're listening. That was cool, do it again. Well, there we go. Didn't I say? Didn't I say? There we go. That's our secret rare, it's a rainbow. It's not an Eevee! she goes. Oh, I need another box of top loaders. Got some in the drawer. There's bits of fluff on this. There we go. Draw 2 cards. If you do, your active Pokemon recovers from all special conditions. There we go. Rainbow Rare. That's our secret rare for the box. Water energy. We stan, we love and support. Garbodor again. Man, the chances of getting doubles in this set have to be so slim, and I've had quite a few. So that's unfortunate, to be honest. I'm out of top loaders at the moment. Just realised I left a stack there. What can we do? Oh, Hollow Raichu. Fair enough. You can go with the Raichus. Hi, Core! I'm still really bad. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and you're tuning in like in the very end, which seems to happen quite a lot. Okay. Sure. I didn't need to, but thanks, I guess. But okay, I guess one of them's gonna go in the stack, and one of them's gonna go in the folder. Right, 2 boosters left. Are we gonna get anything else, or are we done? Altaria. And last booster. Double Altaria. There we go. That's our last one for the day. There's so many cards to go through. I'm literally gonna. I may have to go do that at like the living room table or something, because I won't have enough room on my desk for all of these cards. And I did some sorting yesterday on the floor and regretted it because I got pins and needles in my legs. Oh boy. It's a lot of cards. And I'm out of another pack of hard protectors, but that's okay because I have got more in the back. Right, so let's put that there. Let's move this code card stack. Double Kirok. Right, I got a big old bunch of code cards to redeem. So, potentially more TCG Online is going to be coming. Oh boy, right. Let's see. I guess out of all of these, I think I like Volcarona the most, and that was the one that we got sort of at the start. Let's put that there. Let's take another picture of the ones that we got. Oh, thank you, hun. Sorting out my energy. I have a lot of cards to sort. I don't know if I'm going to do that today because I have the Final Fantasy itch. Oh boy, we got a bunch of stuff. And I will have to message my friend. Ask them if they want a Vaporeon, an Espeon VMAX, because I have a spare. I have 2 spares that they can have. And Raichu can go in the folder. Actually, I'll organise that later because I need to shift them all forward to make room for Pikachu. So all the Raichus need to move forward one. That's fun. I got a lot to do. So thanks for joining, guys. The Fitch. We got the Fitch. Fair enough. Right. Okay, well, I will probably catch you both online in a bit later. I believe we're going to go out for food in the evening, but after that, we'll be back. No D&D this week, but art stream tomorrow. So we've always got that to look forward to. So I will catch you guys tomorrow for art stream, and take care, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye.